Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Tonight we're checking out a beer that I am very excited about. This is Mastermind Double IPA from Fiddlehead Brewing Company, and they are out of Shelburne, Vermont. I got this in a beer trade with my buddy Joe. So Joe, thank you, sir, for sending this. You are amazing. And he had mentioned that, I think he said this run was their last canning of this beer. So I don't know if this beer is going to be draft only now, or if they're going to move from cans to bottles, or what the deal is with that. But he had sent me a message saying he was making a run to Vermont, and if I wanted it to let him know, and we worked out a trade, and I got a couple cans of this, so I'm stoked on it. This is an 8.1% alcohol by volume double IPA, and from everything that I've heard about this beer from him and another one of my buddies that got some of this from him, they absolutely go crazy over it. So I'm really looking forward to it. I was looking to see if there was a can on date. There is. This was canned on November the 20th, so still under a month old. So this is still really fresh. So without any further ado, let's check this out. Another canned beer, love it. All right, I got this new oversized kind of Duvel Modern Times glass. That's a 12-ounce pour right there, so this thing holds a ton of beer. Hold up to the light, I mean, that pours a hazy, kind of a tangerine gold color. Pretty bright white head. We didn't pour that too aggressive. It was about a half a finger. Really tight bubbles around the entire head of that. And it's actually dissipating pretty quick. But that absolutely looks delicious in the glass. It looks very juicy. So the aroma on this one, oh, that's big citrus up front. That smells really good. Lots of grapefruit, lemon, a little bit of orange in there. Really citrus forward. This is what I like out of an IPA, which is cool because this is an East Coast IPA, and a lot of East Coast IPAs I've been drinking lately are just really malt forward. And I was talking to my buddy about it, and he just said, IPAs typically, that's the style, and the West Coast kind of changed the entire IPA style. And me, being in San Diego, I'm a big lover of the West Coast style IPA. So I'm struggling with a lot of these East Coast IPAs, to be honest with you, but this one smells really good. Really hop forward, citrus. There's some floral notes in there. You definitely get the hops. So it's a very juicy smelling IPA. That's the best way to describe it. So without any further ado, let's dig in. Joe, cheers. Thank you, sir. Ooh, that is delicious. That's really smooth and easy drinking for an over 8% beer. You get big, juicy grapefruit peel, grapefruit, orange. There's some lemon in there. There's some good bitterness, middle of the mouth. Finish is nice and dry and bitter. It's just like a burst of citrus. Really juicy. Lots and lots of grapefruit and orange and tangerine. It's got like that ruby red kind of a grapefruit. That's great. That bitterness is middle of the mouth, and it just finishes nice and dry. The bitterness hangs on a little bit. That's very reminiscent of a West Coast style IPA for sure. Really dank, big citrus forward, hop forward. There's no alcohol on the taste of that at all. None on the nose either for an 8%. So this is, I could sit and drink this all day long and be really happy with it. That is delicious. Oh man, that's good. You get like the pith, the grapefruit pith, lemon pith. That bitterness it's awesome, but it's balanced. There's a little bit of sweetness on the finish of that. Just those the malts kind of just coming through. I mean, it's really balanced. That's great. That bitterness that hangs on the back end, I like that a lot. So I don't know if, I mean, when he said this was the last time canning this, I don't know what that means as far as the future of Mastermind Double IPA. But if you can get your hands on this in the next couple weeks, definitely trade for it. I mean, for me, this is a solid A for sure. Another great Vermont beer. I've only had this and Heady Topper, and they both are fantastic. That's a cool can too. I like that guy. Kind of mad scientist. So, Joe, thanks again for sending this. I really, really appreciate it. I'm gonna sit and let this kind of warm up and enjoy the rest of this beer. So, this one for me gets an A. Fantastic beer from Fiddlehead. I'd like to get my hands on some more Fiddlehead beer if I could. I'd love to try some more stuff from them. That's outstanding. That's a great beer. So, I'm gonna wrap this one up. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments. Thank you for sharing these videos. If you've had Mastermind from Fiddlehead, let me know. I was looking up some reviews. I don't know if there's a review on YouTube on Mastermind, which is kind of crazy to me, but I don't know. Maybe I was just spelling it wrong or searching it wrong. I didn't see one. So hopefully there's some other reviews I can check out, see if people kind of agree with what I said. So that's it. I'm out of here. Till next time, I'll see you guys later.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.